Hey, good evening everybody, and thanks for joining the channel. And unfortunately, every once in a while, it seems to be like once a year or every other year, I have to make an unfortunate video that I don't like making and I don't want to make, but I want to explain why I'm making it. And it's not for drama or tension or views or anything else. You read the title. Recently I made a purchase and I was defrauded, I was stolen from. Now, it was a small amount of money. It was like 70 bucks or 68 bucks or something like that. So the money's inconsequential. I don't even care about it. The problem is that the scam that was ran on me was ran on, reportedly, from what I'm getting in my inboxes, hundreds of people. And so the scam goes like this. Somebody advertises on social media, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, that they have reseller boxes for sale, mystery boxes. Now, you guys know I hate mystery boxes. I'll tell you why I bought it in a second, but I sell boxes of reseller inventory that's manifested with brands, what you're getting, 40 women's, blah, 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 you know, and a list of as many brands as possible. I don't like doing 100% mystery boxes. I'm not a fan of them. So I try to give you a really good idea of what you're getting. And, you know, I keep them in stock. We have them ready to ship out the door, you know, and you can always ask me questions. You can get customer service, tracking, everything ships within 1 day. Everything is weighted properly. You know, if you get one of my boxes and you weigh it and you compare it to the shipping label, it is right on. I mean, it's just the way we do business. And that's how I've always done business. And that's how I've built my business, my reputation, and what we have. So with that said, I purchased actually 3 boxes from a company. I use that term loosely. I bought a 50-piece women's plus size box of clothing, a 50-piece women's mixed clothing lot, and a 10-piece men's clothing lot, shirts, I believe, or maybe mixed, I don't know. So I received 1 box of 10-piece men's and 1 box of women's that was supposed to be 50 that was short 30 pieces. Or I received 30 and it was short 20, excuse me. And then I didn't receive anything else, and I tried following up, tried getting the rest, and that took quite a while anyways. That took a week or 2 longer than what I should have thought it should have taken. The label on one of those boxes, that 30-piece box, if we're talking about women's plus size clothing, at least a 15, 20-pound box, right? That label was 5 pounds. Well, fast forward to a month and a half later, and I receive another box, which I'm assuming was some of the missing or all of the missing. I might still be short pieces. I don't even know how many's in here. Anyways, I was over it. I didn't even expect anything to show up. Don't know why it did show up, okay? Charge back to the credit card or PayPal or whatever, obviously an answer. Well, let me show you what happened to the second label. And I'm gonna rip this right off of the box right now so you guys can see this if I can get it. If I can, I'll just turn the camera and you guys will be able to see it. But this, yeah, of course, it's like triple taped on. Ugh. Excuse me for the sound. I'm sure it's hurting your speakers, but I want to make the point here. I should have got scissors. There we go. Okay, so I got the label off. So you guys just seen me rip it, so you know that I'm not making this up. Now, I am going to do my best to hide the addresses and everything, but this box, let me show you the label that's on it, okay? There we go, I've got it hidden. So I'm gonna show you the label. Whoops. All right, hopefully everybody will be able to read the label. Can you guys read that? Anyways, it's a 7-pound label. Hopefully you guys can, there we go. You guys can read that, 7-pound label, right? 7-pound label incoming to me from Oklahoma to Florida, okay? 7-pound label. This is the box that it came in. 7-pound label. Does anybody think this box, without even seeing my scale, that there's any chance that this box is 7 pounds? So, it won't even fit on the scale. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to lock this in for you guys, but let me just, let me give it my best shot. My scale has a lock button. Oh, there we go. Can anybody read that? Anybody read that at all? What does that say? 28.6 pounds? 28.6, 29-pound box from Oklahoma. Listen to this thing drop. Right? That's not a 7-pound box. Well, same story on my first box. So apparently this has happened to dozens and hundreds of people that the box is being sent with mislabeled weights in order to scam or defraud the post office or UPS or whoever was used to ship this. Now that's just one problem. A lot of customers didn't even receive anything at all. I guess I was lucky I received most of my order, half of it delayed, I don't even know. It was junk. 99% of it was junk anyways. It was 67 bucks for 110 pieces, 67 cents a piece. So if we think about that, $67, right? Because it was like a half off, no shipping sale or something. Which is why I bid on it. I didn't bid on it because I was being greedy. I bid on it because I kind of suspected something was up and I sort of wanted to see what the deal was. So, you know, I hope for the best, but expected the worst, and I was right. So, $67 to mail two 50-pound boxes and a 10-pound box. I mail 50-pound boxes all the time in my thrift boxes. From Florida to Oklahoma is like 30 bucks, even discounted through UPS. Those two boxes alone should have been 60, and the 10-piece box that was like was actually 5 pounds. That one should have been around 10 bucks, 15 maybe. That should have been a $70, $80 order to ship. There's just no two ways about it. There were also fees associated. I'm assuming 2.9 plus 30 cents through PayPal on $67 is what, like another $2 in fees, $3 in fees. So you're talking about 65, 70 bucks, the cost that I paid just to get it to me without anything else, cost of goods, box, service, website, all this other stuff. So I knew there was no way somebody could financially, monetarily cover that. And so when it came in, it was no surprise to me. You know, shipping a box that should have cost 30 bucks for 5 bucks or 10 bucks or whatever it ended up costing, much better, right? The other thing is if you bill it to an account, you never pay it. Well, here's the thing. Recently, tons of people have come out, you know, with these complaints. And so, yeah, we can all go charge back. But the seller has gone on social media blocking people that complain, calling people out, playing the victim, being bullied, which is why I never came out about this before, and basically just not taking responsibility for any of this. And if we get it down to the bare bones, I mean, this is mail fraud. Hundreds of times it's mail fraud. We all know somebody else that's done this, right? This is mail fraud. Not sending people their merchandise when they PayPal you money or credit card you money is called wire fraud. Any kind of electronic transfer of monetary funds for goods and services that is not redeemed, not given, is considered wire fraud. It can also be considered bank fraud, I assume, or just grand theft. There's a couple different ways it could go. But anyways, that's multiple forms of fraud and theft. That's crazy, right? So I'm no attorney general, but that's how I see it. Well, now, whenever anybody asks for a refund or files a complaint, I guess what's happening now is that they're being told to just go file with your credit card or your bank, get a chargeback. And so I thought about that for a minute. And I'm like, man, if everyone files a chargeback, thousands of dollars, it's tens of thousands of dollars, go back, how does the scammer benefit from this? And I realized if they send a refund with you requesting, they're out the money. But if the bank has to issue you a chargeback credit through my credit card or bank or whatever, I get the money, the bank or the credit card company is out, and they have to go after the business to recover the funds, which they're never going to recover because the funds are gone. That's the whole point of a scam, right? The scammer gets to keep the money. And so that's why the person is forwarding on the message of go get your credit card, go get your refund, go get your chargeback, because they've already got the money. And I was told just minutes before coming on this video that they've admitted to owning a newer Range Rover. That's kind of not good, right? Not a good look. Looks like a Range Rover on other people's money. Anyways, I just wanted to make the video because two things. One is please be very careful who you do business with. I'm not naming a name because that's not up to me to do. You know, I went back and forth on this. Should I, shouldn't I? I'm not going to. Inevitably, I'm sure you guys will Google, research, Instagram, read the comments. There's nothing I can do to control what you do outside of what I say. So the name will be, you know, I'm sure come out sometime. There's hundreds of people who have been scammed, so of course it's being talked about. It doesn't require me making a video. The second reason is, other than just being wary of who you buy from, do your research. Look for reviews, ask for past customers, ask for communications, tracking numbers. Go off of the reputation. If I post a box that we have for sale, in fact, we have, look, if you look back there, there's like, there's way over there, there's dozens more boxes. I can show you your merchandise before I ship it, after I ship it. I can give you the tracking. I can give you everything for it. If there's a problem, I'll help you out. All of our stuff arrives. Nobody's ever waited more than a week, maybe 2 weeks for anything from me, ever. And they never will, unless there's a huge emergency or problem. Everything I have is what I've built my reputation on. So do your research. It's that easy. Just look into everything that you're doing and don't just jump on something. My greed got the best of me. No, because I sort of knew what was going on. If everything had showed up for 67 cents, great, score. I would have done business over and over and over again. I would have bought in bulk, right? Because that's awesome. But I sort of knew it, and that's just kind of my warning to you guys. So I feel it's my place in this community to tell you there is somebody that's out there scamming and ripping people apart. And please don't bother putting a comment saying that if I don't name the name, that blah, blah, blah. You guys have to understand that legally and YouTubely and a whole bunch of different ways, I have to follow and walk a tight line between what I can and can't do. Yeah, I could do it, but I just don't feel like going down that road. But you guys know how to read comments, and you guys know how to Google and Instagram and search it. I don't need to tell you this stuff. So save those comments for later. Anyways, just be very careful if you buy mystery boxes. There are a lot of really good mystery box sellers, and there are a lot of really not so good ones. Most of them won't just rip you off, though. You might not get good stuff, but at least you'll get something. This is just plain out and out fraud, period. Okay, and I'm not saying you won't get something, but good luck. If you buy my boxes, you'll get exactly what you buy, exactly what you want, exactly when you expect to get it, exactly how you expect to get it with the right shipping labels on it. And all of our boxes are 25% off right now anyways. This wasn't meant to be a shout out for myself because I link my boxes in any video, but man, why not take the chance, right? If somebody else is ruining your purchasing history, your purchasing experience, just buy from someone that's not going to ruin it. I'll do right by you. Okay. God, I hate making these videos. Anyways, good luck, guys. Be safe, and I'll talk to you next time.